What's up, Daniel?
Hey, Ben.
Thanks for stopping by today.
Oh, man.
So tell us about your beautiful machine here.
Oh, man, you know, this is a 2023 Corvette. You know, I've always been into Corvettes. And when the C8 came out, I wasn't really like happy with what they did, you know?
Why?
It just didn't look right, you know, especially like the quarter side view, you know, I just didn't really like it. I mean, the new Z06s look dope, you know, but that came after. But when it first came out, I wasn't too, I wanted it because it's a Corvette and I like Corvette to have several. So then I just started, you know, doing the JDM thing to it, you know.
Touch on there?
Yeah, okay. So, you know, did a little over fender. Got some E88 center locks. Jay Mendieta helped me with those.
Nice.
You know. Got the RS Future kit. It's a chassis mounted wing. Big front splitter. I just don't have it on right now for transport, but side skirts. I got a span hood. It's a dry carbon hood that I got from Japan.
So I saw this when it first came in. Actually, was it last year?
It was last year, yeah.
At SEMA. I saw this. This is kind of like a mimicking like the 458 Pista and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
what was here before this whole setup?
It was just the frunk, you know, the trunk in the front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was just the trunk, you know, I wasn't doing anything with it, putting anything in there. And then Daniel Song kicked me onto Span. And I was like, oh, dude, that hood looks sick. So
it does look sick, though.
And I messaged them, and they were making some, and you know, was able to get one for SEMA, you know, and it's pretty cool because you know it goes all the way to the front, cut a hole in the front, and you know it's very functional. So that it helps a lot, you know. It makes it look really aggressive, you know.
Very aggressive. It gives it that very exotic touch to it, right?
Yeah. I think it's something that was missing that ended up coming out with the Z06, you know, because the Z06 has it. You know?
So they copy your style then, right?
I believe, yeah. I think mine is better because it has like a JDM look, you know, and that's what I like. And it's dry carbon, so it looks really nice.
So a lot of people are doing like on the Porsche market, like the JDM Euro style.
Yeah.
You're domestic and JDM, so JDM America.
Yeah. JDM muscle, I call it. Yeah.
So what suspension are you riding on?
I have nitrons on there, two ways. Yeah, Nitron hooked me up, and like, you know, it's got it's not connected yet, but they have a system where it lifts up and down, so that'll help. Yeah, so
that's a front airlift.
Yeah, that's still under development, but you know, it's coming.
So is this like the prototype suspension right now that Nitron is coming out with?
Yeah,
for all the C8s?
For the C8. Yeah.
Okay.
They actually have it on their C8 also, but it doesn't, and it has their aftermarket kit. Yeah. For raising the car. Yeah. Okay. So mine hasn't been done yet. I got some Brembos front and rear.
Nice.
I've done some little bolt-ons to the engine. My friend Jesse, he made some stainless headers. I'm not sure if you were able to see those.
Yeah, I was able to see those long tubes.
Yeah, and then
all I know is loud.
We cut the back off, JDM style.
I saw that.
And the C8s, the Stingray, the exhausts are on the side.
Yeah.
And on the Z06 is in the middle. You know, so
again they copy.
Yeah, because I had
the Ferrari style.
Yeah. So you know, it's still under construction. You know. So Zestec hooked me up with a wheel.
Nice.
That's still coming as far as connecting the paddle shifters and everything.
Okay.
But you know, it's still not done. You know, and I was lucky enough to be able to make it to SEMA last year.
It looks really good when I saw it at the Toyo.
Yeah.
Tread pass. It looks very nice.
Thanks, man.
I was like, wow. It has that exotic feel to it. Like, damn, if I was gonna get a C8, this is how I would have done it.
Yeah, you know, I look at regular Stingrays and I'm like, dude, I mean, maybe because I'm biased, but it just looks so much different than the regular Stingray.
Yeah.
But like not the same as the Z06, you know, so it's definitely in between. Right. And I like NA, so it's like, you know, it sounds really aggressive. You know,
very aggressive. Nice. It wakes up the whole neighborhood here.
Yeah.
When we started up, people jump sometimes.
Yeah.
So tell us about the center lock. This is a very interesting setup right here.
Yeah, so Jason Mendieta helped me out. I had actually gotten these center lock wheels on eBay like 4 or 5 years ago. Because they were only like...
This is from eBay?
The E88s.
Oh, okay. I'm like...
Just the E88s.
Okay,
not the
BBS.
Not the... It's a hub adapter.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
It's a hub adapter, and Jason helped me out with that. And then the wheels, I had purchased them because they were like buy now, and they had been on there for a while. They were only like $1,200. So I was like,
cheap.
Yeah. So I just got them, you know, and there wasn't any issues with them. So you know, I was thinking of putting them on a different car, but then when this came up to try to go to SEMA, I was like, oh, dude, it's gotta have center
Yeah.
locks. It's gonna look sick. Even though it's on adapters, you know, I think it still looks cool.
Yeah.
You know?
It's awesome. It gives you that race car feel.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely does, you know, and it's been a dream come true to be able to put all these things on, to be able to even have the C8, you know, because it was hard enough to get it, you know, and then Daniel Song helped me with it. My friend Paulo helped me.
Yeah.
And the whole Toyo Tires team helped me out with that,
Nice.
you know, so it's like, and then for this to be my like first build and then make it to SEMA the first time, it was like, oh, you know, it was
like,
just,
check, made it.
yeah, and it was just like, it was amazing, you know, and it all started off with just, you know, an idea, and you know, here it is at your shop getting aligned.
Yeah.
You know, and it looks even better now. The aggressiveness you did to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good. Because it honestly wasn't like really functional at first, because I kind of slapped everything together. You know, I was actually, like you were saying, thinking of getting a smaller tire. You know, but you know, I think I like the chubby look on there. So I'm glad you were able to make it work.
The muscle car look with the fatties on there. I think it just goes with the whole theme, the muscle car theme. I know when it first came in here, it wasn't functional, it wasn't drivable, and then we just did our correction on it, get the alignment dialed in, fix all the adjustments to all the camera and stuff. Now it's actually drivable. You can move around, you know, come in here without rubbing or anything, right?
Yeah. So I'm excited to finally be able to take it out.
Yeah, once you get that on the road, we're gonna do some final tune after you're done, because you know, obviously we can't take it on the street.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be in charge of this thing, or it's so loud and so low, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd rather have the owner do it and just give me some feedback. We'll make adjustments to it once you're done with it.
Sure.
You know? Yeah, a beautiful car. Looks very exotic look, and it also comes a T-top, right? Is it?
It's a Targa.
A Targa, yeah.
Yeah, they either come Targa or convertible.
Okay.
So they don't come hardtop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I like the Targa because it's cool, because you can just cruise PCH with it.
Yeah.
And it looks badass, actually.
Yeah.
The race car on PCH.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, no.
Cool. I'm excited for this car to be 100% complete, and let's go on a drive together, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
for
for stopping
sure.
by and
Thank
trusting
you.
us with your baby, man.
Oh, for sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just want to say thank you to everyone that helped me out, starting with John Sabal. He rendered my car. It came out great. Daniel Song, Paulo Tabora, Jason Mendieta, the Toyo Tires team, the Rival Machine team, you know, catches on IG, Rival_Machine, Zestech, anti-gravity batteries, Span, Track Spec, Tillet, Driven Mind, Brembo, everyone that helped out. Check me out on Rival_Daniel on IG.